Let's go ahead and add some bars. You can see prices found support exactly at that level, and as of this bar of 10:31, oscillator gave a crossover. So make an entry on this point with the stop of this swing low. Your stop is kept at this level. And what is our target? Let's forget about target for now. We will concentrate on termination of wave 4 and entry. Let's go ahead and add some bars. You can see it goes out to make a new high. Our next example is a weekly chart of Helios Math, which I have already shown you earlier. Nonetheless, we'll take this example once again. First, we'll study the level, the condition of the wave. As of the last bar, it looks like wave 4 is unfolding itself. We have a clearly identifiable structure of wave 1, wave 2, and the longest of all three is wave 3. And it looks like wave 4 is unfolding itself. Let's go ahead and add extension and ratios to find out the level where wave 4 might terminate itself. So first I will use ratios of wave 3. So I have a ratio. Then I'll use extension of wave 2. Here I have extension of wave 2 as well. As of the last bar, you can see there is strong price cluster at this level as well as at this level. Now we will go on to daily chart to see how wave 4 is unfolding itself. You can see there is a very strong sell down. I'll go ahead and add some bars. It looks like prices found a support at 90. Let's see what happened on weekly chart. As of the last bar, I'll clear some of these. Okay. As of the last bar, you can see momentum has reached oversold zone, suggesting that downside is limited. Prices have found support just above our level, the box that we had created. So what do we do next? And wave 4. Take a look at wave 4. It looks like it is turning itself into some kind of complex correction. Next, we have a crossover on stochastic oscillator. The pink line is above its beige brother, suggesting that oscillator has given a crossover. So all we need to do is place a buy stop one tick above the weekly bar and place a stop loss below the swing low. Let's go ahead and add some bars. You can see as of the last bar, prices have come in the zone of 50%. Oscillator has again given a bearish crossover, so we don't make any entry. But since it has made a new swing, we can go on daily to add some more extensions to see where prices might terminate themselves. I'll use the extension ratios and remove ratios. So all these extensions are clustered very tightly in the range of 85 to 80. This becomes, so our new box is adjusted to the new extensions given to us. I'll remove these extensions out so we can watch clearly. Split this box a bit every time. Okay, remove these extensions. Now we have a new box. We'll go back to weekly and see what happens next. It comes down, broke through the box, came straight to the level of 161.8, and as of the last bar, so our box was, prices didn't find support in the level, but prices did find support at 61.8% ratio of wave 3. As of the last bar, I'll simply clear this box out. As the last bar, stochastic oscillator has given a bullish crossover. At some bar, crossover continues to exist. Had one more bar and we go long at this level with a stop on this swing low. Let's go ahead and add some bars. And prices go ahead to make a new high. So with the help of Fibonacci extensions and ratios and any kind of oscillator, I am using stochastic oscillator, but you can use whichever oscillator you're comfortable with as long as it serves your purpose. With the help of these oscillators and Fibonacci ratios, it becomes very clear, or it helps us, aids us to understand exhaustion level of wave 4 and make an entry to exploit the new trend of wave 5. Let's go ahead and see how we can use this extension and ratios with identifying the end level of wave C, that is the end of a correction which is followed by a new trend.